Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It's Saturday morning and it's deadline day. We are, of course, here early doing a deadline stream. And I like to go early. I'm like the warm-up act to the main event. Yeah, clearly. So, guys, yeah, nice and early. I'm sure many of you have got some deadline decisions to make, some big dilemmas. Get them in the chat. This is about you guys, this show. I want to answer as many questions as you can. I'm also going to show you my wildcard team, but there's been no changes overnight. And I think I'm locked. If there's been no changes overnight, I must be locked, right? No changes in 24 hours. Guys, thank you all for joining nice and early this morning. If there's demand for this sort of 8 a.m. UK time, quick fire half an hour chat on a Saturday morning on deadline days, I'll do it more often. So really, this is a bit of a trial, but good to see you guys. Who's the gardener captaining? Yeah, I'll have to ask him. Let me know if the audio gets too loud, and he's not on this section of the garden at the moment, but he might be later. Last Saturday, if you watch my deadline stream, you'll know the gardener disrupted it at times. John's in, Jason's in. Where in the world are you guys all watching from? Thoughts on Iwobi? Is he a pick? Personally, I don't. On free hit, he's fine because it's Southampton. Any Fulham attack is going to be fine. At least you get 90 minutes from Iwobi, I guess. Not one for me, though. He's not on my wildcard draft or on my free hit draft. Will Cunha or Trent start? Guys, I reckon both will. I'm going to chuck Sessegnon's name into the mix as well. There are three names on free hitters' lips in terms of big minutes risks, but very good picks if they start. One is Trent, one is Cunha, one is Sessegnon. I reckon all three probably start, and you gamble on free hit. You probably can't go there on wildcard, though, too risky. Sessegnon, Pope, or Trippier, Sarr. Sessegnon, Pope, I think. Just because Sarr's back doesn't mean he comes straight in as well. Is Smith Rowe starting? That's too hard to call. But Dean would say, Fulham fan, don't go near him. Going differential, Captain Strand Larson. Love that. Not gambling on Trent. There are enough options at 100% if it starts. You look, I mean, Trent, if he starts, will almost certainly get an early sub. So you'll be worried about the 59-minute sub as well. Sunny Chichester, nice. Watching from Nigeria. Guys, let me know where in the world you're watching from and what the weather is like as well. So, morning from Harrow and cloudy, for example. Thanks, Amanda. Does Jota start? May go over Murphy. I think that last time out, Jota was benched and he played Diaz down the middle and he played Gakpo left and then Jota came on. Jota's a very risky pick. Morning, Paul. Temptation. Cam's in the house on Raul captain. Don't love it. Mumbai, the weather in Nigeria is usually great. Yeah, I can imagine. Blue skies in Gothenburg, England and cold, overcast in Dorset. Murphy or Barnes, my current dilemma. John, recent minutes would suggest Barnes, but I think Murphy. I think if you're going to get an early sub for one now, I think that becomes Barnes off for Gordon. And look, Murphy's been one of the players of the season for Newcastle. Eddie Howe's back. He's going to play him. Good morning from Nigeria. Snowdonia Mountains. Love that, James. Thoughts about Neto? Is in Pedro Neto for Chelsea? He's fine. He's fine. Don't particularly love the pick, but I don't hate it either. Nottingham overcast. Watching from Ghana. Loads of watching in Africa this morning. Guys, good morning to you all. I want to show you my free hit draft that I put together. This is where I would free hit. If I was on free hit, this is where I'd be at. I'd be a midfield 5. I would be going Luis Diaz with Salah. I'd still go in Burmo despite the tough fixture, and I'd go double Newcastle attack with Livramento as well. Kluivert versus Man United is a good fixture, and I would gamble on Cunha. I don't have Trent in this team. Could very easily be Trent instead of one of those defenders. Also, Sanchez and goal I quite like. Yeah, Manetzi's been fine. I still prefer Strand Larson or Cunha. Watching from Liverpool. There we go, Jack. Nice to see you there. Guys, if you are enjoying the show, get your questions in. If you've got any questions on your free hit, get them in. I'm here just for 25 minutes. I want to go proper quick fire. Also, if you fancy hitting that like button, but also subscribing to the channel, that'd be amazing. I would love to have a few of you this morning that are perhaps new to the channel, haven't seen us before, and want to hit that subscribe button. So if that's you, please do that. And obviously you can hit the like, that helps the algorithm. Trent can do one because I have Bradley. There's a very good chance Bradley's on the bench, mate. I'm sorry, Maliki. Hope you had a good birthday night celebration. What about Leicester players for wildcard players? Maybe Vardy. No. Nine of my picks are playing bottom 3 teams. I like that, DJ Tone. Those matchups are good. Cunha's not travelled to Goodison Park yet. He's not playing at Goodison Park. Bowen captain. That is rogue. Don't like it. For captaincy this week, guys, we've got a poll running. I think it is a 2-horse race. And I think they're both very good options. Some might go Cunha, but it's Isak versus Salah. And the vast majority of you are on Mo Salah. The vast majority of you. Greetings from Harasak. Where's that? Good morning from South Africa. There we go. FPL A+. Thanks for watching, mate. Don't often see FPL A+ around here, so good to see you, man. And Burmo or Palmer on free hit. Well, this is my free hit team that I would have gone with, and I've gone on Burmo over Palmer. I think I'm the only content creator that doesn't have Cole Palmer in my free hit team, not going to lie. I've looked at a load last night, and they've all got Palmer. Frank is probably the best assistant manager. Yeah. I was asked for assistant manager this week, and I did say I'd go Frank for the upset, for the bonus. Do you think Sessegnon will start? I do think he'll start, yes. But you'll get an early sub. And there's always a chance he doesn't. He's too risky, Sessegnon, if you're on Wildcard. And this is the difference. Look at my free hit team here. Very different to what I'm doing. This is my actual team. I'm on Wildcard, guys. My Wildcard team looks like this. No Cunha. No Sessegnon. It's a very different... Yeah, it's a very different looking team. No Sanchez in goal. This is my wild card. So, yeah, here it is. Here it is. Good morning from Cape Town, my favourite city in the world. Matoma an option? Yes. Matoma didn't start last week out. It'll be a bit sore. He came on and got points, but he's guaranteed to start now because João Pedro's suspended for 3 games and he's the other option on the left. So, yeah, Matoma's locked in for a start, guys. Greetings from California. Options on Everton assets from 35. They look great for defence. Look, with Everton, when the fixtures are right, back him in defence. And Mikalenko's a genuine option. Mikalenko's a genuine option. I considered Mikalenko on this wildcard team, not going to lie. It's just the entry point's not great. I thought Palmer was going to be a differential. It's annoying that his EO is skyrocketing. Yeah. What can you do? I need a wildcard mid already having Burmo. What would the plan be on your wildcard? Glad you asked. Okay, so this is my wildcard team. Let me quickly run through what I'm doing and then I'll get straight back to your questions. Remember to like and subscribe if you're new. Thank you, mate. So the plan on my wildcard, I've got money in the bank. Oh, you've literally called it, mate. Maybe Rashford next week. I've literally saving money in the bank. I've got 1.6 in the bank to be able to upgrade Cliver or Murphy to Rashford. So this is what I'd look like next week if I go Rashford. You can see there I've got players on the bench that don't have good fixtures. My 11 next week looks really strong. This would be with Rashford in. Then I would bench boost in 36. I'd have 6 doublers and a good-looking bench boost there. Like I'd have the likes of Visser and Cunha who play Ipswich on my bench boost. So happy with that. Sells in goal as well with a very good fixture. And then that sets me up really nicely for 36, as mentioned. 37, the players at double will blank. But I'd have 2 free transfers to sell a Rashford and a Kluivert. So that's my very loose plan. Don't want to overcommit to that plan because things change, of course. But yeah, I've spent a lot of time. Good morning, Pineapple. Interesting. Welbeck or Rao on free hit. I'd probably go Jimenez just. I'm taking a punt on Trent, Sessegnon and Barnes. Like that, Freddie. Remember to like and say, oh, thank you, mate. Really putting your eggs in the Brentford basket. Yeah, I am. Triple Brentford. I'm going to go back, though. Everton are on my mind, Mikalenko, because I need players that have good 36s and 7s, right? You'll see my 36 because everyone plays in 36 and then everyone plays in 37 that's got a fixture. Everton do have good fixtures in 36 and 7, but so do Brentford and so do Nottingham Forest. So when we look at Brentford in 36-7, they've got Ipswich and Fulham. When we look at, who did I just mention? Brentford, Nottingham Forest. They've got Leicester and West Ham. Everton in that time have Fulham away, but then also have Southampton at home. Last home game at Goodison. You can see a clean sheet there, can't you? So, yeah, it's morning from Dubai. Big chance Brentford. And, yeah, if I don't go Rashford, I will be going Rodgers for sure. Brentford defence, yeah, just because those fixtures. And by the way, Collins, who I'm picking in defence, Collins has 6 assists this season, by the way, because he's such a nuisance at set pieces. Brentford is so good at set pieces. Trent versus Sessegnon on free hit. I'm going to edge it and say Sessegnon. For 34-35, would you go Evan Nilsson rotated Arsenal next week or Raul Villa away? Evan Nilsson, knowing Arsenal's distraction in the champs, I think. Most overlooked free hit player and Burmo. Is he not in everyone's free hit? He should be. Apologies if you covered. Say Gordon is the much riskier pick over. Yes. I rank them Murphy 1, Barnes 2, Gordon 3. Can I see your wildcard again, please? Sure thing. Most of you are on free hit, though, so I'm going to continue to show my free hit draft more. But this is my wildcard team, yeah. And I've shown you what it looks like in 35, 67. It's really well set. It is a bad entry point. This wildcard is going to lose ground on the free hitters. I'm sure of that. I'm going to be in for a red arrow and some more pain this week. This was not a great free hit team, this wildcard team, but it's a really strong 35, 6, 7, and 8 team. And it's differential, which I need at my rank. I reckon Ryan Nori got -2 written all over it. Remember, yeah, could be. Look, I was really close on Semedo, double Wolves wingbacks. I actually had Semedo in all week until yesterday. And I've gone Collins just because it wouldn't surprise you. And Wolves don't have much to play for. They've been really good defensively under Pereira. And they've got good fixtures moving forward. But they also play teams with a little bit of something to play for. So today's a great entry point for Wolves. But then they play Man City, Brighton, Palace and Brentford. All 4 of those teams are playing for European football next year. Differentials if I'm chasing 60 points. Are you? It depends what you're on. I'm going to assume you're on free hit. I think a differential on free hit is Visser and Burmo. Yeah, I think it was a Brentford defender. I can't remember who either. Could you go without Isak if you're chasing? No, you still pick Isak. He's the second best pick in the game this week. And Burmo against a well-drilled Forest defence. I disagree though, Tone. Like, Forest numbers defensively have slacked a little bit. They're not as good as they perhaps were. They'll probably sort it out, but Brentford, a big chance. Brentford, they always create big chances. They will score, I think, against Forest, which is why I've got Sells on my bench, by the way. Let's go back to my free hit team. Barnes versus Murphy versus double defence. No, definitely double Newcastle attack. Big man's going double defence, but not for me. How would your ideal free hit 34 team differ to your wildcard team? Well, this is my ideal free hit 34 team. It's very different. And when you're picking wildcard, you've got to remember 34 is just as important as 35, 6, 7, and 8. Like, it's only 20% of my season, 34. So my wildcard team and free hit team are therefore very different. Ice G's in the house, struggling picking midfielders. None of them really look that appealing. I don't know, double Liverpool midfield for sure. Murphy, Cliver, and Burmo, names I've just mentioned. I like Newcastle a lot. You could even go triple Newcastle attack, go Barnes and Murphy. I've gotten Burmo on free hit, but he has such high ownership. How is he a differential? He's a differential on free hit. A lot of free hitters aren't going there, but all the other teams that aren't on free hit do own Burmo, yes. Wood over Visser? Absolutely. Don't mind that either. He'll be highly owned Wood, though. And Burmo will have 10+ days rest before playing Forest, so he's in my team. Yeah, 12 days. Now, you can spin the narrative how you like. Some will spin that narrative saying, that's great. Me included. I like that rest at this time in the season. And they're a professional outfit. They will still be doing all their running. In fact, Thomas Frank said in the post-match, in the dressing room, Brentford posted it, that is his post-match speech. And he said, make sure you keep doing your running in your days off, guys, but go enjoy yourselves. Go enjoy your days off. I fancy Brentford to be refreshed. But others will say they could be lacking a bit of rhythm. Interesting conundrum there. Guys, Brentford are playing for European football. I fancy a very big end to the season for Brentford. This is a really popular question on free hit. I think Raul Jimenez perhaps edges it. There's very little in it. Larson instead of Cunha. Don't hate it. There's very little to split them because Larson's more guaranteed. Well, some are worried about a Cunha start. I think he'll be fine. Cunha's the better pick. Closing in my goal at top 100k. Well played, Johan. I'm not going to get it. It's going to be my 3rd season in 14 missing out on top 100k, I reckon, this year. 3 and 14 over 100k. It's not great, but so I'm pretty gutted about that. That's why I need a differential team. That's why my wild card and that's why I've gone for a differential strategy. So I've gone for a differential team. Difficult to go through your entire team, dude. Give me shorter questions for that. Guys, there's 200 of you watching. Thank you. Loads of you, I'm sure, have hit that like button. If you're wondering why you can't ask a question, you've got to be you've got to be subscribed to ask a question. So yeah, do hit the subscribe button. And guys, I'm celebrating my 2-year YouTube birthday. So this channel is 2 years old, and I would love you to come and support by subscribing. Loads of you probably watch me on other channels. Worst thing I did was waiting 5 years to set up a YouTube channel. Finally did it 2 years ago. So guys, thank you for your support. But yeah, my current rank is dreadful. I'm at 550k. It's been my worst season ever. But I'm going for a big finish with a very different chip strategy and a very different approach. And I've committed to this like 10 weeks ago, right? I'm on Wildcard 34, and this is my Wildcard team, and it's full of differentials. How many teams next week will have triple Brentford and double Forest defence and 8 Nori in their actual team? I'm going for it. I'm going big. Why do you have Murphy if Gordon and Barnes predict to start? I don't predict. I predict Murphy to start. Murphy will start, guys. How's life in Italy? It's lovely, mate. Yeah, I'm absolutely blessed to be here for 3 months. So yeah, I'm loving it. My view right now, I mean, how can I not love that? That's my view. You'll see the gardener over there somewhere, in and amongst the lemon trees. It's a horrible season, but we can end strong. Yeah, I hope so, dude. I hope so. Happy birthday to your channel. Thanks, guys. Morning, everyone. Everyone is going Salah captain by the looks of it. Like, if you look at the poll, if you really are chasing, you go against him, but just go for the guy. This might not be the week to back against Salah. That's all I'm saying. I've backed against Salah a lot this season, and I feel like this is the one I have to go for him. Do I think Barnes starts? I think he probably does. I think Murphy definitely starts. I think Barnes probably does. Evan Nilsson to Cunha for -4. No. That's just FOMO. That's just FOMO kicking in. Evan Nilsson's a great pick still this week. Hope you're enjoying Italy. Which 2 defenders would you choose alongside 8 Nori? Trent, Trippier. Well, if we see my team and my free hit team, it'd be the 2 I've gone for. I've gone Livramento, but yeah, go Trippier and Sessegnon. Have you come to see Daddy? Daddy's just doing a little bit of work at the minute. You want to say hello? Little helper. You're live on YouTube. My differential pick this week is a Wobie, and that's fair play. Like, not a pick for me, but having a bit different. Like, Strand Larsen's a great differential pick. Yeah, she is cute. She knows Daddy's working, so she's been really good. Murphy or Barnes? Said it all week. Murphy. I'm 238, chasing top 100k finish. Definitely possible. How many differential punts on free hit do you recommend? You got to go pretty differential. I'm chasing the same. I've got more ground to make up. I've got a different strategy to you. You're on a template strategy, so you've got to be a bit different. Players like Strand Larsen I really like as a differential. I'd probably go double Wolves attack. Like, go Strand Larsen and Cunha. Go double Newcastle attack. Go eggs in baskets, I think. Best differentials on Wildcard. We've just mentioned a few. I tell you what, no one's spoken about Nico Jackson. I just wonder if Jackson could be a bit of a differential versus Evan. Sign her up to CGA. Hope she's going to like FPL one day. Will you do a Wildcard 35 team? Yeah, could do. Don't think many are on it, though, are they? There's a few on it. There's very few on Wildcard still. I did a Wildcard video this week, and there's not many of you on Wildcard. Should we do a poll? What are you doing with Wildcard? That's a good poll, actually. Let's do that. So start a poll now. Wildcard. So an option is already used it. An option is using it now, and that's in 34. And then an option is using it in 35. Using it 36 plus. No one's doing, well, I know Kieran's doing that, but I think I'll be one of you. I'm on Wildcard. Yep, nice. Well, let's have a look. Vote in the poll. This is my first season. Should I worry about rank? No. Do you know what? The first genuinely, the first like 9 seasons of playing FPL, I didn't even know you could look at overrank. I didn't even know overrank was a thing. I didn't know how to check it. I played purely for mini league success, and I expect most of you do that, or should do that, and should enjoy that. Bragging rights with your mates is what FPL was built on. Is Cliver a differential? I don't know. I didn't think he would be, but maybe he is. And I'll tell you what, Semenyo is a nice differential this week as well. Jackson in my free hit draft. How do you feel about Chelsea and how many assets from them? I don't have any in my free hit. That's all I'm saying. Already used it 72%. Using it now 14%. Using it in 35, 10%. Yeah. So the demand for wildcard guys next week is going to be so low. I don't know if I'll have the time or energy to make a vid. I might do a members only video. I might do a quick short members only video that I don't have to prepare and I can just do on my mobile phone as I'm out walking. So it'll just be a sort of quick 10-minute video on members only if you want to do that. And guys, if you want to be a member, by the way, no one signed up as a member in today's stream, but if you click the word join below, you get priority comments. Every time you got an FPL question, you just comment and I will respond. So you get me on to answer all your questions. But also you get extra videos. So throughout the week, I'll do extra videos on YouTube, which members only can access. If you are a member in the chat this morning, and there are a few of you, likes of Paul, you'll see emojis by members' names. If you're a member, just give you 2 pence worth as to why you should be a member. Or to the membership offering, and perhaps you can encourage 1 or 2 others to consider joining. The top tier membership is the WhatsApp group, and a couple of the guys like Paul are in the WhatsApp, which is awesome, obviously, but that's a little bit more of a monthly commitment that you might not fancy. Malachi's in the house. Join the Ultras for a great group of people. Yeah, we've not had anyone join the Ultras for a while. That is the WhatsApp group. And I quite like the fact it's a small group, so I don't push that heavily, but I do push the wider membership for the masses to join. The WhatsApp group, we like our small intimate group. We're organising a golf day. We've got Neil Robertson in the group. We chat all day, every day. If you want to join, then obviously you're welcome to, but I'll limit that. If 5 of you said right now you want to join, I'd probably then call it and go, we've reached our max, you know? We want to make that group nice and intimate and small. Otherwise you're not a close-knit bunch. Thanks, Paul. Wildcard, you have not got any City players. Oh, no, I have, mate. Oh, no, I have. This is my you've just been looking at my free hit team. My wildcard team is on screen now. And this was my wildcard team earlier in the week. I changed 5 players from here. I changed Martinez. I changed Sessegnon. Too risky moving forward. I changed Semedo. And then I changed Bowen and Strand Larsen. So this was my wildcard a few days ago, and this is my wildcard now. So do you agree? I've gone Strand Larsen and Bowen, or Kluivert and Visser. I've gone Kluivert and Visser. Probably worse entry points collectively, but better, I think, for the season running. And on my bench, you'll see 3 City players. Stick with Sales or get Leno in for -4. Stick with Sales. Don't be taking -4s for players that are playing. I'm not on free hit, but I have 11 good... stream comments massive help before I became an ultra and helped me win. Oh, no way. Ha! Mackham, that's amazing. Didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Well, yeah, like if I see a member that has a question and they've got an emoji by the name, but also I know all the members, right? So I see your name and I know you, straight away I'll bring it up. So Abdullah, sure, I'll try and answer your question. I will right now. But if it was a choice of 2, I'm not answering Abdullah's question. I'm answering a channel member's question. Start Kluivert or Raul Jimenez. Kluivert. Let's go back to my free hit team because most of you are on free hit. You're confirming that in the poll pretty much. Lovely place, Jenny. When you visit in Cape Town. Since Guy's been born, don't have any sort of long haul flights planned. I proposed to my wife in Cape Town, and we went 2 years on the trot. It's my favourite city in the world, but I can't imagine going back there for another 5 years plus because long haul flights with a little one aren't fun. Jota or Gakpo as a 3rd Liverpool attacking punt. That's so risky, man. It's a 50-50 which one of them starts. I'd edge on Gakpo. No, I wouldn't. He started last week, came off. He played well. But I'm going with Slot putting out the 11 that's won in the league. And the 11 that's won in the league, probably Jota over Gakpo just. But I wouldn't go there. I'd just go Diaz and Salah. Chasing big time. If you could triple up defence on any team, who are you going for? Triple Wolves. But then that means no Wolves attack. So no, don't do that. Triple Chelsea defence. because then you can have triple Chelsea defence. Sanchez, Cucurella, Everton don't score many goals. Chelsea are good at home. I like triple Wolves defence, but that just means you then can't have a Wolves attacker, and I think you probably want a Wolves attacker on free hit. So Wolves or Chelsea? Not Newcastle. You've got to go Newcastle attack. Triple Newcastle attack you could go. Trent to start, yeah, I think he will. Captain Isak, yeah, bold, brave. Jesus, who's buying Sanchez? I think they keep a clean sheet. Kepa or Alisson? Alisson's better. I've got Kepa in my wildcard team. Clive and Everton, Nilsson. What about Sabotslai's a differential? Sabotslai's fine as a differential. Yeah, we'll start. Probably would go him actually over Jota or Gakpo. Guys, let me know what your plans are this morning. Are you on YouTube all morning? I know your favourite streamers will be starting in the next hour or so. I will be moving over shortly to Chasing Green Arrows. So we've got to think about when we do that, what our raid will be. I want to do a raid for Chasing Green Arrows. I'll be going over a big man to answer questions, but I want to think about the questions we might ask. Oh, Rich is in, channel member. Ignore the spelling. What was your question? What about spot size? Oh, yeah, I answered that. Yeah, I like spot size and punt. But I prefer Diaz. If you're going for the triple up, you could go there. I'd rather buy Ramsdale than Sanchez. No. Don't be silly, Maliki. Triple Everton defence. Chelsea ain't scoring. Thanks, Matteo. Morning all. Bit late and I only just woke up. Oh, Rowena, how you doing? Good to see you back on the streams. Rowena is, if you've got any questions around Spurs or Aston Villa, she's your woman. Although I don't think many are picking Spurs and Villa players, are they? Neither have a game. What are your thoughts on Iwobi as a differential this game week? Fine. Raiders King template. What for?
He's stuck.
Oh, the dog's stuck.
He's in a bush.
Is he actually?
He's stuck teetering into the pond.
Oh.
And I can't go back there.
Oh, he's not stuck. You're just there scared of snakes.
No, darling. His lead's stuck.
Oh, okay. Gaia, where's Cooper?
In the bushes.
Looks like I'm going to have to go over to the bushes then. Can I come in a couple of minutes? Do you know what? I'll go now real quick. Guys, I'm going to be a minute. I'm going to leave my laptop so you might be able to watch. If I take it over, I'll lose Wi-Fi, I think. But there's a pond there, and somewhere in those bushes is my chihuahua. And my wife is scared of snakes. She doesn't want to go in the bush. If I do that, can you see? Yeah. Okay. I'll be 1 minute. Come on, guys. Let's go get the chihuahua. Gaia, come show everyone what we found. We found a chihuahua. Honestly, he's absolutely filth. You can't see it. Gaia, what happened? What happened, Gaia?
I don't know.
You don't know what happened? Daddy's just got all filthy and covered in pollen. I've got hay fever. Yeah. Should have got a cat, mate. What are you talking about? Here's a cat. Thanks, go play with mummy then. Right, what's going on?
That scared him off.
Are there snakes in Italy? Yeah, there are where I'm living. I'm in very rural Italy, in those mountains. Defo. Right, what's going on? Thanks, guys. What's going on? Am I going on Chasing Green Arrows yet? Chasing Green Arrows live? I don't think they are. As soon as they're live, we'll go do a raid. I was meant to be answering your questions. Oh, the sun's just come round. I'm going to have to put the thingy up. Thanks. Why no Evan Nilsson love? 6 and 7 from open play against United there for taking. Yeah, I like Evan Nilsson a lot. I prefer Evan Nilsson. Do you know what? Evan Nilsson, Welbeck, Raul Jimenez. That's a dilemma I'm glad I don't have to make. I'm actually glad I don't have to make that. But I would go Kluivert, and I do think Kluivert is better than Evan Nilsson this week. But it's not that I don't like Evan Nilsson. It's just I prefer Kluivert as an FPL option. I say this week. I think I prefer him every week. I think I prefer Kluivert as an FPL pick. Just. Buongiorno. Just saying hi to the gardener, who's back, but fortunately not making any noise. Shall I ask the gardener who he's captaining? Don't embarrass him. Not fair to put someone that doesn't want to be on a live stream, is it? Who are you captaining? Bloke that probably doesn't watch Premier League. And Burmo and Visser double. Crazy punt. Nope. I've got them both. It's wildcard. And it is crazy. It's a little bit crazier on free hit, but you can do that. Why not? Don't you do gardening yourself? It's an Airbnb. It's an Airbnb. So no, I don't do the gardening myself. This isn't my house. So no, they have a gardener come. Why do all the biggest YouTubers hate you? Who the hell hates me? I'm mates with all the biggest YouTubers. I'm good mates with Andy. He's the biggest. So yeah. Mates with Mate. Yeah. All the others come to Fest, which is an event I run. You have your own gardener. Jesus, where's your butler? It's not my own gardener. I don't have my own gardener. This is an Airbnb. I'm on holiday for 3 months. How many players do you have playing on Thursday? 4 in my 11. Will you own Saka again this season? Maybe in 37. Maybe in 37. This is my free hit team. Let's just end, though, on my wildcard team, shall we? Go Bowen or and Burma on free hit. Has your dog got a passport? In Burma. Yeah. Travel document. They've changed it since we left Europe. You're on a big red this week. Maybe. Thanks for your positivity there, Rosadonna. But I do think I'll struggle against free hit teams. CJ is now live. Is it? I've not had... Oh, are they live? I need to see Big Man's face on screen to... it is live. Okay, let's do a raid. Right, let's think about the raid. Let's go with raid of... I got it. This is what we're going to raid. Can we raid Chasing Green Arrows with this? Big Chance Brentford. The link for Chasing Green Arrows I've also just posted. Guys, I'm going to say goodbye. Come over to Chasing Green Arrows with this as the raid. Before you leave, though, there's one button I would love you to press. Press the subscribe button right now on this channel and then come over and see Chasing Green Arrows. Please subscribe to Gianni Batici if you fancy. If you've enjoyed the show this morning, hit the subscribe on your way out. And I'll see you over on Big Chance Brentford for the raid on Chasing Green Arrows. Bye-bye. Posting it now. That's the link.